Good evening. Welcome to Bulletin at 9. I'm Oinita. First up, the headlines at this hour. Prime Minister Narendra Modi speaks to chief ministers of flood-affected states, emphasizes on better coordination. Bajali becomes 34th district of Assam. Sonowal cabinet gives approval to the proposal. Massive fire in Zorhart kills elderly couple. Now, let me run you through the top stories of the day. First up, of course, is the news about Prime Minister Narendra Modi having a meeting with the chief ministers and ministers of flood-affected states. He held the meeting through video conferencing, and he spoke to the chief ministers and ministers of 6 states: Kerala, Karnataka, Assam, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, and Maharashtra. The meeting was held to take stock of the flood situation in each of these states. That's one of the tweets there coming up on your screen after the meeting was held. In fact, that's the Assam Chief Minister, Mr. Sarbananda Sonowal's tweet post the video conference meeting with the Prime Minister. Those are the pictures from the Assam Secretariat, from the Chief Minister's office, from the meeting with the Prime Minister. In fact, the Prime Minister emphasized on better coordination between all central and state agencies to have a permanent system for forecasting of floods and extensive use of the monitoring system, the warning system that is available with the center and the state government. So the Prime Minister emphasizing on one, better coordination amongst government agencies, be it the center or the state government agencies, and also using innovative technology for forecasting, forewarning, and better management of floods, because every year lot of damage is caused because of the floods, and each state, a lot of human lives are lost, a lot of cattle and poultry is lost because of the floods. In fact, at this point of time, though the situation has improved in Assam, Kerala is going through a really very, very bad situation because of floods at this point of time. In fact, we had that Air India Express, the aircraft crashing, the flight with 191 passengers on board, crash landing, overshooting the runway simply because of heavy rains there, and many people lost their lives. The 2 pilots lost their lives, and at least 20 casualties reported, several others left injured, all because of heavy rainfall and because of the lack of warning facilities. Therefore, the Prime Minister laying a lot of stress on better technologies to forecast and better warning systems to be put in place as far as floods and erosions are concerned. Of course, needless to say, Assam, just till a few days back, lots of people were affected. Kaziranga National Park, almost 95% of the park area was under flood waters. At least 10 rhinos dead because of flood waters. Of course, another 100 other animals were dead because of the flood situation. Moving on to some of the cabinet decisions, the Assam cabinet today gave its approval to upgrade Bajali subdivision to full-fledged district. The cabinet also gave its approval for the creation of 10 officers posts and 85 other posts. The state government has already sent in its proposal seeking the no objection certificate from the Registrar General of India's office. This is an office under the Ministry of Home Affairs. A clearance from the Registrar General of India is also necessary to announce a subdivision as a district. Some of the other key cabinet decision also includes The cabinet has decided to increase the honorarium paid to the state's 161 honorary librarians. The amount henceforth has been increased from 900 rupees a month to 12,000 rupees a month. This is for the 161 honorary librarians that the state of Assam has. Also, the pay package for the helpers in the libraries, the honorarium there has been increased from 550 rupees to 9,000 rupees. This will be extended to the 153 helpers that's there across the libraries of Assam. Another very important decision taken by the Assam cabinet today is that it gave its go-ahead to the Assam Non-Government Education Institutions Regulation of Fees Rules 2020. What this actually means is that after the cabinet's approval, the private educational institutions, the schools, the private schools will not be able to hike the monthly fees arbitrarily. A committee has been set up. That particular committee will decide on the fee hike in private schools. So very significant decisions, cabinet decisions today in the Assam cabinet. Moving on, former President Pranab Mukherjee has tested positive for COVID. The 84-year-old former president, tweeted today saying that that's his tweet. He said that he got the virus during his visit, one of his visits for a separate procedure. That is when he got the virus and he tested positive today. He has requested all those people who came in contact with him during the last week to self-isolate and get tested. That's as far as our former president testing positive for COVID is concerned. Now, for the state of Assam, the top cop of the state, the Director General of Police, the top cop, Mr. Bhaskar Jyoti Mahanta, he too tested positive for coronavirus. That too, the report came in, that too happened today. Now, as many as 2,259 police personnel of the Assam Police has already tested positive for the virus. Of these, 1,734 personnel have recovered, but unfortunately, 6 police personnel have lost their lives to COVID. The overall tally of Assam, as far as the overall positive cases of Assam is concerned, the tally stands at 58,837. That is as far as the COVID positive cases in the state of Assam is concerned. Now, moving on to Zorhart, staying on with Assam and moving to Zorhart, a very, very unfortunate incident, a very sad incident. A massive fire broke out in Zorhart town. This happened at night. In fact, it happened past midnight. And trying to escape from the fire, an elderly couple, aged 72 and 75, they lost their lives while they were trying to escape the fire. They jumped out of their second floor house, hoping they would land into the river that was right outside their house, but that really did not happen. Of course, old age, and they lost their lives. Massive damage caused by the fire. In fact, a short circuit is suspected to be the cause of the massive inferno. Let's take a look.
বুলি কম যোৰহাটৰ ইতিহাসত এনেকুৱা জুই লগা এনেকুৱা ইতিহাসত কাৰণ এনেকৈ নিজকে বচাবৰ কাৰণে জাপ দি পেলাই বয়সস্থ দুজন ব্যক্তি মই আৰু ইজন থাৰ্ড ব্যক্তিজনো এতিয়া খুব চিৰিয়াছ মই একচুৱেলি আই ৱাজ অন ৱে টু গুৱাহাটী মই গুৱাহাটীলৈ গৈছিলোঁ সোনকালে তো কালি কিন্তু মই ৰাতিপুৱা এখেতৰ এটা মিছ কল দেখি মই যোৱাৰ আগতে এটা ফোন মাৰিছিলোঁ আৰু আমাৰ বৰপেটাত ইমান খবৰটো পটককৈ পোৱা নাযায় মই অলপ দূৰ গ'লোগৈ মই দেৰগাঁও পাৰ হ'লোঁ তাৰপিছত মই বেক কৰি দিয়া ভাল হ'ব কাৰণ ইমান ট্ৰেজিক ঘটনা মোক যেতিয়া খবৰটো পালোঁ মই ডিচিৰ লগতো অকণমান এডিচিৰ লগতো কথা পাতিলোঁ মোৰ এটাই মানে ভাগ্য ভাল মই এটা চেঞ্চত কৈছোঁ যে এই জুইটো ইচ্ছা কৰিলে ফাঁচিয়ালি যদি বস্তি অঞ্চললৈ গুচি গ'লহেঁতেন বিস্তৰ মানে ক্ষতি হ'লহেঁতেন এইটো ক্ষতি এইটোও যথেষ্ট ক্ষতি। ধনজন মানে দুইটা মানে পুৰা পৰিয়াল শেষ হৈছে। আৰু মই গম পাইছোঁ, মোক কোৱা মতে এতিয়া আমাৰ মাৰোৱাৰী যুৱ মঞ্চৰ যিজনে খুব ৰাজহুৱা কামত জড়িত থাকে, তেওঁৰ পৰিয়ালৰ মানুহ ইয়াত ক্ষতিগ্ৰস্ত হৈছে। এই মুহূৰ্তত মই যি দুজন আমাৰ মাজৰ পৰা আঁতৰি গ'ল, তেওঁলোকৰ আত্মাৰ চিৰশান্তি কামনা কৰিছোঁ, বাকীসকলৰ আৰোগ্য কামনা কৰিছোঁ। মই গুৱাহাটীলৈ আজি যিহেতু যাম, এনকুৱাৰী নিশ্চয় হ'ব। মই প্ৰিলিমিনেৰীভাৱে মোক এডমিনিষ্ট্ৰেশ্যনে মই ফোনত যিখিনি গম পাইছোঁ, কাৰণ তেওঁলোকক মই মতা নাই এতিয়া, কাৰণ তেওঁলোকে ৰাতিপুৱাই ইয়াৰ পৰা গৈছে। তেওঁলোকে মোক কৈছিলে যে দুটা কজ বুলি কৈছে, এটা হয় শ্বৰ্ট চাৰ্কিট, নহয় গেছ বহুত চিলিণ্ডাৰ বাৰ্ষ্ট হোৱা বুলি কৈছে। হাউ ফাৰ ট্ৰু আই ডু নট ন', মানে মোক যিটো ইনফৰ্মেশ্যন, গেছ কালি চিলিণ্ডাৰ কেইবাটাও বাৰ্ষ্ট হৈছে।
মোৰ ৰাজহুৱা জীৱনত মই যোৰহাটত আগতেও এনেকুৱা জুই লগা দেখিছোঁ। ইয়াৰ পৰা কেইবছৰমানৰ আগত মই বিধায়ক হৈ থকা সময়তো চেম্বাৰ ৰোড বুলি কয়, তাত নিশা বহুত ডাঙৰ জুই লাগিছিল। কিন্তু আজিলৈকে মোৰ যোৰহাট জিলাত বা যোৰহাটত মোৰ স্মৃতিত মনত থকাৰ ভিতৰত এনেকুৱা ইমান ডাঙৰ জুই বা ইমান ডাঙৰ লোকচান কৰা মই জুই আগতে দেখা নাছিলোঁ। বিশেষভাৱে আমাৰ যিটো আগৰৱালা পৰিয়াল, সিংঘি পৰিয়াল, তেওঁলোকৰ আজি এই অগ্নিকাণ্ডই এই পৰিয়ালটো যেন এক প্ৰকাৰ নিষেধ কৰি পেলালে। এইটো বৰ পৰিতাপৰ বিষয়। লগতে দুজন মানুহৰ জান গৈছে, তেওঁলোকে জুই পুৰি নদীত কাষত থকা টুকুলাই নদীত জাপ মাৰি দুয়োগৰাকীৰ প্ৰাণ গৈছে। তো এইটো অত্যন্ত দুখৰ বিষয়। মই সেই দুয়োগৰাকীৰ আত্মাৰ সদ্গতিৰ কাৰণে ভগৱানৰ ওচৰত প্ৰাৰ্থনা জনাইছোঁ। লগতে মই আশা কৰিছোঁ যে সকলো ৰাইজৰ সহায় সহযোগত এই পৰিয়ালটো একেবাৰে নিশেষ হৈ যোৱা পৰিয়ালটোক কেনেকৈ আমি উদ্ধাৰ কৰিব পাৰোঁ, এই ক্ষেত্ৰত আমি সকলোৱে সহযোগ কৰিব লাগিব। আৰু মোৰো সহযোগিতা নিশ্চয়কৈ থাকিব, কাৰণ এই পৰিয়ালটোক থিয় কৰাই দিয়াটো আমাৰ কৰ্তব্য হ'ব, আমাৰ সমাজৰ কৰ্তব্য হ'ব।
Very unfortunate incident there. In fact, Assam Assembly Speaker Hiten Goswami was there. He's the MLA from the Zorhart constituency. He visited the site and he was there to take stock of the situation. Now, moving on to some news about the IPL sponsorship. After Vivo walked out, in fact, was kind of forced to exit from this title sponsorship of IPL, the buzz now is that Yoga Guru Baba Ramdev's Patanjali might be taking the proposal to BCCI. That is what the media is all abuzz with. In fact, S.K. Tijarawala, the spokesperson for Patanjali, actually told certain media houses in New Delhi that they are actually considering the proposal and they are likely to make the proposal to the Board of Cricket Control of India very soon. However, market watchers are not very keen about this particular proposal. They feel that Patanjali actually lacks the kind of global backing that is required to be a sponsor for an event, a cricketing event, that too IPL. So remains to be seen what happens in the coming days, but interesting news nonetheless. Let me leave you with some more interesting visuals. One video. I mean, who does not like treats? We all do. So what? He's a seagull. Of course, he's a bird, but he loves treats too. Now look at this very interesting video that has taken the social media by storm, obviously has gone viral, and we have this video for you. Enjoy this video. As far as news and updates are concerned, do log in to sentinelassam.com. All the news and updates continue in sentinelassam.com, and do find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Till we meet, it's a goodbye and good night. Stay safe, take care, and enjoy this particular video, and look forward for your own treats. Thank you for watching.